A new Toyota for the new year is waiting for you at the Easy Choice sales event. So see your Toyota dealer today.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? It's a no-cost maintenance plan that covers all normal factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. All work is performed by factory-trained technicians using genuine Toyota parts. Toyota Care will keep your new Toyota running like, well, a Toyota. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. It's simple. Pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. Prize Picks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use my code BETO, B-E-T-O, to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Lakers fans, if you're injured in an accident, you could spend hours calling your insurance, a rental car company, and trying to get the appointment with your doctor. Instead of all that, just call Jacob. His team is available 24/7. The consultation is free, and Jacob and his team will handle everything with your insurance and get you the rental car and the doctor so you can once again focus on cheering for the Lakers. Call Jacob at 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB, or visit him online at calljacob.com.
Call Jacob.
There's a common misbelief today that to go further, you need to push yourself, that you need to give up any joy to continue your rigid routine. Or you could try another way. Take some time to enjoy life, like having a Michelob Ultra with friends, because happiness is essential to living an exceptional life. Michelob Ultra, a refreshing, balanced flavor with only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. ESPN LA and BBGO are going on a quest for the Lakers GFOAT. No, not the GOAT. The GFOAT. The greatest Lakers fan of all time. Think it's you? Upload your pic or video to Facebook, Instagram, X, or TikTok and tell us your favorite Lakers memory. Use hashtag LakersGFOAT, GFOAT, and hashtag promotion, and follow at ESPN Los Angeles. The Lakers GFOAT is going to be rewarded with courtside seats, a VIP private tour of the Lakers UCLA Health Training Center, a year's supply of BBGO, and more. The Lakers GFOAT. Is it you?
It's time for your first chance to react to tonight's Lakers game.
It's time for the Lakers postgame show tonight.
This is the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
Lakers Clippers, game 59 of the season is in the books.
Lakers basketball is a final.
877-710 ESPN.
This is the Lakers postgame show.
Tipping off now.
Here's Beto Duran.
Your Los Angeles Lakers are the second seeded team in the Western Conference after they get the victory over the Clippers, 108-102. They held on to get the victory, and I'll be completely honest with you, I didn't think they were going to win tonight. Not because they haven't been playing good basketball, because they were shorthanded. You had Austin Reeves, who's out with a calf injury. He'll be reevaluated. Rui Hachimura has that jumper's knee. He'll be reevaluated in a week. Goodwin, who was a boost for the Lakers on Friday night, an ankle's bothering him. He was out. So you have Luka, you have LeBron. Okay, cool. But what have we always been saying? They need help. They need that third person. They need the help off the bench. And holy smokes, did they get the help off the bench by a dude who was traded for a day in Dalton Connect. That's how you're a pro. That's how you ingratiate yourself to the city of LA. That's how you show the organization no hard feelings, is just business. You come in, you get your number called, knowing you're going to get minutes, quality minutes, and you drop 19. Oh, and you hit 5 3-pointers. Oh, when you're playing smooth, and you have a putback offensive rebound dunk that got the crowd going. You had some steals, 2 of those. You had 4 rebounds. You show up. It seems like every single night, the Lakers are getting contributions from players you don't expect. Yeah, LeBron's going to do his thing. Yeah, Luka's going to do his thing. And Luka, starting to warm up. Shot going down. Luka in the first quarter was cooking. He was popping off. He was looking at the Clippers bench like, yeah, you going to guard me or not? You going to get after me or not? I just dropped 3-pointers in the first quarter. I just dropped 12 on you. Get closer. Show up. I'm here, as Funches would say. I'm here. Luka is here. Funch, show me that record again that you have the screen up. The Lakers have now won 6 in a row. 8 of 10, 16 of 13. And if they look at the record since January 15th, who has the best record in the NBA? The Lakers with a record of 18-4. Let's go. It's your show tonight. 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-3776. And even towards the end of the fourth quarter, when Kawhi was going, when Dunn was knocking down some shots, when Zubats finally woke up, were you really nervous? Nah. Did you feel like they were going to kick it? Nah. Like Bernie Mac would say when he had that performance, right? Kings of Comedy. Kick it, right? I ain't scared of you. Bleepity bleeps, right? That's the Lakers right now. Kick it. I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of you. Because the Lakers are going to push you back. And if you're a Laker fan, you should be feeling good about yourself. Because you've been up and down with this team, and they're paying off. Second spot in the Western Conference. Let's go. Active Collision bringing you the YouTube chat. I see everybody in there jumping on in. Wilbur Mejia, let's go. You're pretty good about all that stuff. We got Funches here. We got Wilbert here. We got Jax running the show. And I'm going to go to my good friend, Ken in Newport Beach. Ken, you're starting the postgame show tonight on 710 ESPN. How you doing?
Well, thank you. That is a true honor. So, Dalton was phenomenal off the bench, and great defense by Vanderbilt. He is turning into a full star defense rebounding. A very good game by Luka. And you know, when LeBron had a bad game and they still win, this is a team that's destined to get into the finals. This was a bad game for LeBron, but last two games he's been unbelievable in the fourth quarter. And I think he really wanted to go to the Oscars, but that's beside the point. Great game, great win, and the Lakers have some really good players now coming off that bench, which is going to help them for sure.
Ken, my man, hopefully you won an Oscar tonight. Thanks for the phone call. Way to get the show going and get the tone going. You're right. LeBron, by his standards, 6 for 17, 1 for 6 from 3. First half, LeBron was very quiet. He only took 5 shots in the first half. He had 6. LeBron now has 49,999 career points, regular season and playoffs combined. He was 1 point shy of getting the 50,000 tonight. If it's the first time that you're calling the show, let Funches know. We'll get you to the front of the line like Sam in Encino. First-time caller on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. What's happening, Sam?
Hey, how's it going? It's my first time calling. I'm really excited to be on the show.
Let's go, man.
Yeah, I just had some thoughts on the game, and I just wanted to follow up on what the other caller was saying. You know, in the past few years when we had Anthony Davis as an outstanding player he was, you know, LeBron cannot afford to have a bad game, and then we could still win the game. Now that we have Luka Doncic here, LeBron doesn't have to be the best player in the world every single night. That's what we have Luka for, and I'm so excited for the playoff run that we're going to make this year.
Yeah, Sam, real good phone call for the first time. Appreciate you, because the first time caller, you get nervous, especially you hear your name, you're like, that's me. And then you hear, and then you have to turn your radio down, and then you're trying to figure things out. Good, straight to the point, Sam. If you need a break from every day, well, fans, it might be your lucky day, because tonight, Fantasy Springs Resort Casino giving away two-night stay plus dinner, golf, or bowling for 2. Make any day your lucky day. Book now at FantasySprings.com and purchase your tickets right now for Old Dominion or Ice Cube live at FantasySprings.com. That opens up some more phone lines. If you're first-time caller, let Funches know. If you're at the game, let Funches know, and let them know where you were sitting. And Sam brings up a good point. Look, we love Anthony Davis. When he gets into the Hall of Fame, he will have his number retired by the Lakers. Got you, Laker fans, a championship. Was there, but he is what he is. When he's locked in, he's fantastic. But he's not going to be the guy to take over a game like Zubats will. I mean, not Zubats. Luka will. Now, Zubats can take over a game too, but you get what I'm saying. Luka when he walks onto the floor about an hour before the game to warm up, you hear like a rumble, like, then, woo, big ovation for Luka. And that's just for walking on the floor. He gets done with his warm-ups, and he gets an ovation from the fans. It is loud, it is a vibe, and there's an energy. And as Funches said, damn, Beto, I think we might have to make some plans in late May, June. Yeah, Funch, plans for working playoffs the way that Lakers are going right now. Corey in Torrance, first-time caller. You're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. What's up, Corey?
How you doing, Beto?
Good, man. Do me a favor. Turn your radio off. Turn your radio off.
All right. Got it off right now.
There we go.
Just came from the game. Got to say, super impressed with Dalton Connect. Finally finding his rhythm tonight. Couldn't be happier that we backed out of that Mark Williams trade.
Yeah, it's working out. If you're Dalton Connect, you're like, yes, right? Yes, this is exactly what you want.
Huge, yeah. I mean, just to have another shooter come off the bench, especially with Reeves out, it's huge for us. So,
hey, Corey, so you were at the game. Tell me that what section did you sit in?
We sat PR5, center court.
All right, so I'm glad you sat in the PR in the fancy spots because
I know. Yeah.
You have the waiter, everybody coming to you. You're feeling good about yourself. You don't have to leave and you don't miss the game. But because when we sit in 111, we're right in front of the PR section as well.
Okay.
And the PR section, the last month has been cracking. It's been loud. Like normally PR section's quiet, right? So you had a party spot.
Yeah. The energy in the arena, especially when LeBron had the ball at the end there, try to get, 50K. Everybody's standing up, phones out. I haven't felt a Lakers arena like that in years. So it's nice to kind of finally feel that rhythm again. And, getting everybody going was awesome.
Corey, appreciate the phone call. Maybe I'll run into you at the Crest one of these days, and we'll talk about how fancy we are in the PR section. That opens up another line. Lakers get the victory tonight, 108-102 over the Clippers. They're now in the second spot in the Western Conference. Active Collision bringing you the YouTube chat. Some good chatters going on back and forth. Big O's like, can I get a T-shirt? Big O, again, your trolling has just gone downhill, my friend. You used to be so good. I used to think of you up here. Now, every day you're going down, down, down. It's, how the mighty have fallen. How the mighty have fallen. Justin in Fullerton, you were at the game. What'd you see tonight, Justin?
Oh, man, I saw a great defense from Dorian Finney-Smith. I was just wondering your thoughts. Should Rui or Dorian be in the starting lineup now after his good performance?
Now, Justin, appreciate the phone call. That's a good question. And we were having this conversation the last couple games in the media dining room. I would not be upset if you see a switch with Finney-Smith going to the starting lineup. One thing that J.J. Redick has always said is that his rotations are going to be fluid and that they'll do what they need to do is best for the team. Tonight you saw him in the starting lineup, and, Rui's not there because of the injury to his knee, and it's layman's term, it's jumper's knee. So he'll be reevaluated in a knee. And whatever matters to me the most is who's on the floor when the game is getting close. The starting, the rotations early on, it's more about what do you have when you need to close it off. And if you can play some defense at the end, that's what's going to get you there. Dorian Finney-Smith, I love the way that he's been doing it for the Lakers. On Friday night, one of the things I was really happy with him is the way that when he was matched up with James Harden, he was trying to force Harden to go right. He would get into certain spots. He's always in the right spot defensively to alter the dribbler or the shooter just enough. If you need somebody to close out the corner three, he's there for you. Just moving some bodies around, getting into people's faces. That's what I really like about Dorian Finney-Smith. That's why he was such a good pickup. 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-3776. And I just noticed this right now on the YouTube, that randomly in the middle of the segment, YouTube would just play a commercial. That has nothing to do with us here at 710 ESPN. That's a YouTube thing because I saw it on the Cappy Cast. I've seen it in other places. So don't complain to Jex. He didn't do that. That is a YouTube thing that they're doing. My man Solomon and Lake Balboa. You're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Hey, Beto. Great night. Great night. 2 against the Clippers. It's wonderful. You know what, Dalton? Sometimes the trades you don't make are the best trades, or the best non-trades. I know they traded him, but because it got nullified, I think the basketball gods were smiling on the Lakers. And one last thing about Lakers defense. The pattern seems to be, before you blink, they're out to an 8 to 10-point lead. I mean, they're just solid coming out of the gate, right? And once they get that lead, their defense is so good, and they got so many dogs on this team, and they're so deep with that bench, they never relinquish a lead, or at least they haven't. They might let the other team get close, but they don't catch them. And that defense is superb, and this is a very, very exciting team, man. Second place, heading for the top.
Really? Look at Solomon bringing it. Solomon, always good to hear from you, my friend. Tonight's active collision play of the game is going to involve Jared Vanderbilt.
Luka, top of the key. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound. Vando back to Luka. Now to LeBron for three. No good. Follow jam Vanderbilt. They didn't put a body on him, and he flew in from the free throw line and dunked it. Lakers by 9.
Getting in, getting out, and knocking it down. Jared Vanderbilt doing work for the Lakers. And that's tonight's Active Collision play of the game, brought to you by Active Collision. My boy Leo and his crew in La Puente taking care of you. If you've ever been in a car accident, you know it's a pain. I'm dealing with it right now. I was in a hit and run. My truck got smashed in the back. So I'm going to go see Leo tomorrow. He's going to figure out what the heck I got to do with my Tacoma. Had to go do the police report, all that stuff. And like, Leo, I don't know what this is. I don't even know what a deductible is. He's like, Beto, you're at 710. We're going to give you 50% off your deductible. We'll take care of it. 626-330-0100. 626-330-0100. Or visit Active Collision Repair on Instagram. Leo and his crew have calmed me down. I've been in accidents before, and it's always like, oh, my goodness. Let alone the first time I've ever dealt with a hit and run. So I don't know if it's my fault or what it is. Leo's calmed me down. We are good. And you see over my shoulder on the YouTube chat, the Active Collision car wash kit that I should take home. But you know what? My truck's beat up. I don't need to wash it anymore because my bumper and tailgate are all a mess. They're there for you 24 hours a day. Active Collision Towing is there for you 24 hours a day, and they will hook you up. Can't wait to deal with them. All right, everybody tell me that I need to pay for YouTube Premium. That way I don't get commercials in the middle of the stream. I don't even know what YouTube Premium is. The only time I use YouTube is when I'm on the chat for the ESPN LA show. So
apparently you can watch like TV and stuff on YouTube.
I have YouTube TV,
okay,
but I'm not watching this here. More of your phone calls coming your way. Lakers get the victory 108-102. 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-3776. And Laker fans, you should be feeling pretty good about your team. Your squad is rolling. And somebody in the YouTube chat put, where are the Laker haters at now? Honestly, why even bring that up? Who cares? Because if you can find something to hate on the Lakers right now, you're just that guy. And nobody ever wants to deal with that guy. Enjoy the good vibes as the Lakers are rolling. You're listening to the Lakers Postgame Show on 710 ESPN.
Just as every point matters, every detail counts in our meticulously crafted vehicles. Experience luxury at the top of its game. Welcome to Cadillac of Beverly Hills, the #1 Cadillac dealer in the Western region for the 3rd year in a row. Come and check out the incredible selection of new and pre-owned vehicles today at our showroom, 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills, and at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Hey, it's Mace. Looking for some fun and excitement? You got to check out Chumba Casino. It's 100% free to play. No purchase required. Enjoy hundreds of thrilling social casino games anytime, anywhere, like bingo, slingo, slots, and solitaire. Get in the action. Play now for a chance to redeem some serious prizes at ChumbaCasino.com.
Available only to players in the U.S., excluding Washington, Michigan, Montana, Connecticut, and Nevada, and Canada, excluding Quebec. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, groundbreaking research meets unparalleled expertise. It's where care is 100% tailored to kids. Every specialist, every room, every innovation revolves around one thing: your child's unique needs. CHLA's world-class experts pioneer groundbreaking cures that set the standard nationwide and have been providing the best care for kids in California for more than 124 years. Whether it's for routine care or a life-saving need, families turn to CHLA when the outcomes matter. Find a doctor at CHLA.org.
At Vista Paint, you get a championship team of painting professionals. Locally owned, manufactured, and operated since 1956, Vista Paint provides factory direct, high-quality paint products. The Vista team members are dedicated and experienced to help you select the right products for your painting project. Looking for a specific color? Check out our selection of 1,300 colors, or bring in your own personal color selection for expert color matching. The choice of professionals for over 65 years with over 50 locations to serve you. Join the winning team of Vista Paint. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change, is a proud sponsor of your ESPN LA Lakers radio network. For over 30 years, Valvoline Instant Oil Change has provided quick, convenient maintenance services for busy people like you. Oil changes, tire rotations, transmission care, and more. Drive in to your neighborhood Valvoline and let the expert technicians make sure your ride is in peak performance in about 15 minutes. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for locations and game-winning coupons. President's Day sales event is on at George Chevrolet, and there's never been a better time to get into a new Chevy. Take advantage of massive savings on select remaining 24 Silverado trucks, up to $11,000 off. Select Tahoes and Suburbans, $8,000 off. Up to $3,000 off select Colorado trucks and more. Don't miss the President's Day sales event at George Chevrolet, your 7-time Chevy Dealer of the Year. Visit them in Bellflower or online at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Discount calculated off MSRP on select models. Ends 3/3/25. For full details, call 866-949-4805.
This is the Lakers postgame show.
Highlights from tonight's Lakers game and your reaction on the Lakers line.
On 710 ESPN. Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
877-710 ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
Here's Beto Duran.
Oh, LeBron was jamming some MJ this afternoon about 2 o'clock when he was warming up.
Michael Thompson didn't really believe this is Jermaine Jackson, did he?
Well, you know what? Nothing surprises me about MT. Lakers postgame show brought to you by Active Collision. Lakers get the victory 108-102, and they are now in the 2 spot in the Western Conference because the Denver Nuggets lost to Boston this morning. So the Lakers, with a record of 38-21, are now in the 2 spot. Denver falls to 3, Memphis 4, Rockets are 5th. Clippers are 6, and the Lakers have now won 6 in a row, 8 of 10, 16 of 19 on freaking fire. Taking your phone calls right now. Let's go to the 559 Portia in Fresno. You're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
I just want to say I love the way that the Lakers came out with great energy, and I'm a ride-or-die Lakers fan for life. Let's keep it up, Lakers.
Now, Portia, are you the one that does a podcast?
Yes, my podcast is Laker Girl 36.
Yeah, because I hear you on Mason and Ireland promoting it. So you got to come on here and promote it yourself one more time.
My podcast is Laker Girl 36. I talk Lakers all day.
Appreciate you, Portia, calling for the first time. See, look, I told you, Funch. Told you she got a podcast doing it. Let's stay in the Valley. Scott in Fresno. You're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Hey, Beto, how you doing?
Hey, Scott, take your time, bro. I know I caught you off guard. You got all kinds of time, my man.
You caught me off for eating some food, so sorry about that.
Okay, hold on. Scott, though, what are you eating, though?
I am eating chicken tenders.
Okay, because, Fresno has a jamming taco scene. My boy Mike Oz does the Fresno street eats out there, the good food festivals in Fresno, man, like right there at the Grizzlies Park. So make sure you go check that out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I moved here about 4 years ago, and they do have some amazing eats out here in Fresno.
Yeah,
absolutely.
They do. Yeah, right there, Tioga Brewery, right across from the park, man. Good stuff right there.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah. All right, Scott, how impressed are you with your Lakers?
Man, I just have to say I was completely wrong about this trade thing because I'm always big in the defense. My son called me, told me about the trade, and I was like, wait a minute, we're losing AD? And I was thinking the defense was going to go down the toilet, and I was wrong. The defense has been amazing. I was staring at that number of 102. I'm like, yes, another game where we held the team to 102 or less, and we did it, man. So I'm pumped up.
I believe it's now 7 straight games where they hold the team to 102 or less. I believe it's either 6 or 7. I'm wrong there. But Scott, when you're watching this team right now, the way that they're playing defense, I know. See, you had the regular Laker fan concern. Okay, you don't have AD, you don't have that big. Who's going to play some defense? But tell me right now, they don't look like a team that's flying around on defense, closing out the shots, getting into the right spots.
they look fantastic on defense. I mean, we need to figure out a nickname for them. I'm thinking like the Lock Best Monsters, because they lock people down.
Yeah, they do. Scott, appreciate you in Fresno. Do not be a stranger. Keep on calling us. Now, find it like the night court theme, Will. You know what that is? Okay, so it was a TV show or something where here comes the judge. Because we got to get something when Judge Kelvin calls in. We got to get some music for him. Thomas, you're at the game. I'm not going to go to you just yet. I want you to wait a little bit longer because I want to really, really dive into your phone call. All right, play it, Will. There we go. A little theme from Night Court. Judge Kelvin, who presides over Compton, season ticket holder since the 80s, is here. Judge, tell me you're feeling good about your team.
Oh, yeah, definitely feeling good, and I really agree with all the calls that the focus is on the defense. Vanderbilt and Finney Smith, they're all over the place. They're playing hard, they're disrupting the other team, and they're hitting the offensive boards. And those are little things that make a big difference. Little things that make a big difference. Even in the attitude of the team. When you see people out there diving, hustling, going for every ball, that makes you want to do that. So I really like what we're, the trend that we're in, the direction that we're going. But I did have one question I need to follow up on that you mentioned earlier.
Go for it. And by the way, Judge, the Lakers had 11 offensive boards today. That's effort.
There you go.
Effort.
Exactly what I'm talking about. But here's my question. I listened to you on the pregame show. How in the world did Michael Thompson not know that those songs were by Michael Jackson?
Man.
I find that hard to believe.
He threw a Jermaine Jackson at us. What else did he? We were talking about this.
I think you said cameo, James Brown, the Kool in the Gang.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Michael Jackson.
Yeah. See,
clearly.
Judge, bring the blood pressure down. You got to work tomorrow because Michael will do that to you. Don't let Michael get to you because I think he's trolling us most of the time. Judge, have yourself a good night. Appreciate you as always.
Cameo.
Yeah, Michael did say cameo. So we were playing Michael Jackson songs for Michael Thompson in the pregame because that's what LeBron was playing when he was warming up. And Michael was like, I don't know who that is. He acted like me when I'm around Cappy. You know? But you're right. The defense is huge for them right now, Judge. And Big O brings up a good point. The defense is because of Scott Brooks and Nick McMillan. Now, McMillan is the one charged with the defensive scheme. Brooks is more of the in the game, like who needs the minutes, who needs rest, who needs this, who needs that, but gave a lot of credit to Nick McMillan. I've been telling you, that second row of assistant coaches are what is cracking for the Lakers. You got your future coaches there. Robbie, my good friend in East Long Beach. How you doing, Robbie?
Doing great, Beto. Great win tonight. But when my dad was watching the game, I thought it was terrific and good. And I got once Rui Hachimura is back, maybe hopefully by this coming Saturday when we take on the Celtics, I like my chances of them beating them at the Celtics for revenge. And I think that once Rui is back, don't you think maybe they have him coming off the bench and maybe start more Connect or Finney Smith? What is your take on them? I'm totally pumped. Let's go, Lakers. Woo!
Robbie, always appreciate your energy. Always appreciate what you bring to the show. And what's going to happen in a week from now, I don't think, just my opinion, I don't think they're going to tweak with the lineup too much where you're going to have Rui coming off the bench or moving things around. I do know it's going to be a question of when Austin Reeves comes back, where you're going to put him at. Do you leave him as a starter? But most importantly, like I've been saying, find out who is going to be your closers. Who is going to be the one that you need at the end of the game to knock down that shot, to make the big defensive play. That's what you want to have. Tonight's play of the game, driven by your Southern California Toyota dealers, we make it easy. Easily, Luka Doncic, tonight's player of the game. Luka knocking down the shots for the Lakers. He was cooking early. His shot is getting better, more consistent. Luka, 5 3-pointers tonight, 29 points, 9 for 17 from the field. And that's brought to you by Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy. Another thing that I like is the points in the paint. Lakers taking advantage of it. Points in the paint all season long, sponsored by Vista Paint. A 46-34 advantage. Vista Paint, locally owned, manufactured for over 65 years. Vista Paint, your home for factory direct high-quality paint products. Vista Paint, your championship team of paint professionals for over 65 years. All right, phone lines are still lit right now. 877-710-ESPN. Mateo in L.A., you're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. Is this my kid? Are you calling me?
How are you? It was a good win for the Lakers. Lakers looking good. Luka, LeBron, they are cooking. I think Lakers have a shot to make a deep run to the playoffs.
All right, Mateo, appreciate the phone call. You're in a vibe right now. You're in that zone. You're like that Sunday night just where the Lakers are just treating you right. Fred in L.A., you're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
What's up, Beto?
What's up, man? You good?
Hey, I got a nickname for Luka.
Uh-oh. Go for it.
Luka the Bazooka. Hey, and Beto, check this out. The Lakers are backed out of that trade with Charlotte because they realized, wait a minute, no, we want him back. They backed out of that.
You know, we'll never know the truth on it. We'll never know what happened. And you know, honestly,
Beto, they backed out of that because they know what they realized they made a mistake trading Connect.
Well, again, we will never know the truth, but I'm glad it didn't go through. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
I'm just glad it didn't go through. Like, we will never find out because
Lakers, like I said, I need to see some signs say Luka the Bazooka.
Fred, we're going to get our crew on it. Jex, get on it. Luka the Bazooka. Make sure you give Fred in L.A. the credit. Fred, appreciate your phone call. Don't be a stranger. Call us more often. Paquema. Oh, we're the home of Richie Valens. Kyle, you're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
How you doing, boss? Great to talk to you.
Thank you, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. Honestly, I haven't been this happy about the Lakers since we were in the bubble, you know?
Man.
It's kind of crazy that the Mavericks came out and said that, you know, Luka was overweight, this and that. Ever since he came to the Lakers, like, I just feel like he wasn't in basketball shape because he was out for over a month, you know, due to his calf. But, you know, as of recent, he looks like he's kind of slimmed down and got back into basketball shape. How do you feel about that? And another thing is that, you know, when he came over to the Lakers before even we got, like, the Williams trade from Charlotte, everybody was downplaying our defense. But I feel like, honestly, like Nate McMillan and Scott Brooks and, you know, the back end to our coaching staff has really, like, made it a big key to try to make Luka fit in defensively and help him and bring doubles to people like when he's guarding Harden as tonight or when he was guarding Kawhi. So I feel like, honestly, like our defense has stepped up, and with our squad, you know, honestly, Jackson Hayes has been doing really well as the 5, like on his help side, doing a lot of stuff. Like he stepped up tremendously. I feel like, dude, I feel like we could beat. What did Shannon Sharp say? KFC, UFC, Lakers in 5. You know, I feel like, honestly, anybody who comes and sees us in a 7-game series, I don't think anybody could beat us. And that's, you know, like maybe I'm a little biased because I'm a Laker fan, but I'm saying give us OKC, give us the Celtics in the finals, give us anybody. And honestly, I feel like with the firepower we have, nobody could really beat us. How do you feel about that?
Man, Kyle, you make so many good points. Appreciate the phone call. I'm going to start towards the end of it. You know, I know the joke around here is that Ireland says, you know, if the Lakers get right, nobody wants to play him. He was saying that last year. You see that now? And he is spot on. The way the Lakers are cooking right now, the way they're figuring things out, you don't want to play them. And I'm like there with Ireland. The only team that gives me the pause and the concern will be the Denver Nuggets in a series because the Joker in 7 games, man, I don't ever want to see that. That's why getting to the other side of the bracket away from Denver is important for the Lakers right now. Now, okay, see, they're good. Scared of them? Nah. Memphis? Houston? The Lakers can definitely make a run. Now, mind you, I'm one of the guys that when Luka got picked up, I'm like, oh, this is going to take a little bit. We're going to figure these things out. I'm not the biggest Jackson Hayes fan. And you know what? He is shutting me up every single night. Jackson Hayes is a dude who's a pogo stick, full of energy, comes in, gives you what he does. He gives you the 20 to 26 minutes. He's going to give you some buckets. He's going to give you the putback rebound. and that's about it. But he is playing out of his mind right now. He is changing shots. He's being effective. He's going to get pushed around in the paint by the bigger dudes, but he's trying. He's holding his own. And give the Lakers a lot of credit for the defensive side, how to figure out to attack the best player on the defensive side. When Max Christie was traded, that's like, uh-oh. But mind you, Max Christie hadn't done it for an entire season, so I wasn't too like, we can't lose Max Christie. No, you got to give it up, right? But the schemes in December, I remember in the pregame show, I'd ask Michael, how come they can't do this? How come they can't do that on the defensive side? The rotation defense was terrible. The help defense was terrible. How many corner threes were they giving up that were wide open? It was terrible. And then 2025 came, calendar year came, and boom, they just changed it around, and you're like, damn. A lot of it was effort. A lot of it has to do with pride. Of course, a lot of it has to do with the scheme. And guys also playing more games with each other, understanding who's going to need the help, who you can slay off of, who is going to be the guy that's going to be there to back you up, who's going to be the guy that's going to be a step slow, knowing your teammates' tendencies. That's what happens when you play consistent. That's what happens when you lock in. And that's what happens when you're like, damn it, I'm going to buy into what the coaches are telling me. There's a reason the Lakers have an analytics department that's giving you a bunch of data. Pay attention to what they're giving you. Listen to your coaches. Know the scouting reports. Know what's going on instead of freelancing like certain players used to do. That's why the Lakers are the 2 spot in the Western Conference. My man, McGee, you're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Beto, what's going on? Excellent points you just made in the last caller. I want to shout out Finney Smith, who actually is very interchangeable. And just the way he can move around. He doesn't really shoot a lot, but he's involved in a lot of the actions, and his movement is very important. I think with Rui out, Finney Smith is still very serviceable. Gabe Vincent as well. These guys just kind of move around a lot. It helps the offense put guys in the right position. And I think the Lakers are a lot better than a couple weeks ago I said they wouldn't be a second or first seed, but starting to look like they can. And there's just a lot of smart basketball being played and good adjustments. I think JJ knows that the team is limited defensively a few times. There's going to be some lapses, and there's going to be some stalls in offense, but there's definitely a professionalism and there's an accountability that's keeping this team winning, and I think that's what's really going on. And, you know, no one's worried about the hero ball stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They gave it back to Luka to end the game and didn't worry about the 50,000. We can worry about that later.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big step for the Laker organization and LeBron going forward.
Absolutely. McGee, always appreciate your insight. Get some rest. I know that you got to teach 7th grade tomorrow. Lakers get the victory tonight. Game number 59 goes to them with a 108-102 victory over the Clippers. They're the 2 spot in the Western Conference. They've won 6 in a row, 8 of 10, 16 of 19. And on Tuesday, they'll take on the Pelicans, who are dangerous because teams that are terrible give the Lakers fits, as the Pelicans have the 2nd worst record in the Western Conference, only 17 victories. They'll take on the Pelicans on Tuesday. Thursday, they'll take on the Knicks. And then Saturday, they get on the road, get going in Boston. Thomas, you were at the game. Stay on the line, Thomas. We will get to you. We will definitely get to you. Because Funch just said it's a prank caller. So, Thomas, if you're a prank caller, stay on the line. I want to talk to you. If you're not a prank caller, well, then I apologize. But if you want to prank us tonight, by all means, my friend, I am feeling some type of way. Let's get going. Lakers victory tonight, 108-102. Lakers postgame show brought to you by my boy Leo and the crew at Active Collision in La Puente. They're taking care of you. More of your calls coming your way, and kids in the back coming up next. And also, Michael Funches is a celebrity. Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Are you the greatest Laker fan of all time? Enter to win, and you could be named the Lakers GFOAT. That's right, GFOAT. The winner will receive the ultimate fan package, including courtside seats, exclusive experiences, Lakers swag, and BBGO for a year. For all the contest information, visit LakersGFOAT.com.
Lakers GFOAT, GFOAT, and hashtag promotion. And follow at ESPN Los Angeles. The Lakers GFOAT is going to be rewarded with courtside seats, a VIP private tour of the Lakers UCLA Health Training Center, a year's supply of BBGO, and more. The Lakers GFOAT. Is it you?
For employers looking for their star players, ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology works fast to find qualified candidates for your job, and you can invite your top choices to apply. It's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. Time for a full court press in your hiring game? Try for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Hey, it's Mace. Want a new game to get excited about? Check out Chumba Casino, your favorite online social casino. It's free to play, no strings attached. Enjoy social casino games like bingo, slingo, and slots and more with new releases every week, whether you're at home or on the go. Play for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. Get started today at ChumbaCasino.com.
Available only to players in the U.S., excluding Washington, Michigan, Montana, Connecticut, and Nevada, and Canada, excluding Quebec.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
There's a common misbelief today that to go further, you need to push yourself, that you need to give up any joy to continue your rigid routine. Or you could try another way. Take some time to enjoy life, like having a Michelob Ultra with friends, because happiness is essential to living an exceptional life. Michelob Ultra, a refreshing and balanced flavor with only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it.
Enjoy responsibly.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
This is the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Highlights from tonight's Lakers game and your reaction on the Lakers line.
Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
Once again,
here's Beto Duran.
Oh, player of the game, Luka. Game changer, connect. But the real player of the game, all the callers that we've had tonight. Oh, on fire, man. The last couple of weeks, we've had so many calls that we don't even get to the post-game sound that Rebecca Womble cuts up because the calls have been so good. But we do have one on the line right now that Funch feels like it's a prank caller, so we're not going to put him on. Even though I love the prank callers because I like messing with them, but Funch says, nah, don't ruin the show. So I put a question in the YouTube chat, brought to you by Active Collision, if we should let him on. And Wilbur Mejia, put him on blast, Beto. Pure, go for it, Beto, put him on. But I got to listen to my producer because you guys know, if you follow me on Instagram at Beto Vision, every single day I come to work, I find Funches in usually the most stressed out time of the day for him. And if you follow my Instagram, it's always on the story, you'll see that it's not acting. It is for real Funches, like leaving me alone. Today, he came to work with the black Air Force Ones.
That's right. You know people wearing black Air Force Ones.
And
you know what they do, right?
Yeah. And not the gun bottoms like Cappy, the real Air Force Ones. And Funches, did you get recognized today?
Of course, a couple times. Yeah. Jeez.
So we were in section 111. Robin, our usher, does a fantastic job. So I had a bunch of people that came by today. And a friend of mine, Elizabeth, was talking with her. She's a college counselor. And we're in the middle of a serious conversation. Blah, 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 blah. And Funches walks by. And what happens, Funch?
She almost dropped her drink.
Yes, she did.
Yes.
What did she say? Oh, my God, it's Funches. It's Funches.
Yes.
In the middle of the conversation,
she left
me
you
to go talk
That's
to
right.
Funch.
That is right.
And Funch, did you not? Were you shocked?
I was very shocked. I just wanted to go through my coffee.
Yeah. And what did she say?
I'm like, I have to go.
She's like, I'm a fan. I love you.
Yes,
Funch.
I didn't know what to say. I was blushing and didn't know what to say.
Yeah, and then she came back. She's like, oh my God, I feel like I scared him. I'm really a fan of.
Oh my
Funches.
God, no! She could be a fan of me anytime.
So Funches has fans.
Hi, Elizabeth.
That's why when I tell Funches that there's no chance she even knows where I work. She's not listening. Okay, college counselor is not dealing with us right now. But did she not say, I love you, Funch?
She did.
And do I not tell you that everybody on my Instagram is always like either leave Funch alone, more Funch, or we love Funch?
Yes, yeah.
And Funches is not acting. He really is stressed out if you follow my Instagram. And then on the way out the building, what happened, Funch?
Another guy. Another guy recognized me. Jeez, I wasn't even, looking to be recognized.
Yeah. Walking out, so Danny Zamora, who's a boxing trainer, sends me
a boxing trainer, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, could he train me?
Yes, he trained.
Get out of here.
He in Santa Fe Springs. He's a boxing trainer there. He has a couple young
No
fighters.
way. I would ask him like, hey, can you train me?
Yeah. So he's like texting me. I just saw Funch.
Oh my God! Ask him, man. Ask him. I just want to talk. I want to talk to him about training. That's what I want to talk to him about.
All excited, say I just talked to Funch. I'm like, Danny, I've known you forever. He's a season ticket holder, sits by us and everything else.
That's cool.
And he sent me. I just talked to Funch.
Tell him to come by next time.
And he said,
appreciate it.
He really is like that.
Nice people that you got introduced me to today.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Good people.
Also, I saw the other crew that was there was my friend Josh Cole, baseball coach at Carson High, and then the Filipino man that was there, Mr. Aquino, who was my high school economics teacher.
Wow,
his first year teaching at high school, I was his student. And I'd always tell him, like, oh, Aquino, I can't stay in class today. I got to go write a story for the school paper, the Trailblazer at Carson High. So I was like, yeah, I was in your class. He's like, yeah, I remember you were never there. You always said you had to write a story. I'm like, yeah, I was senior year.
Never wrote a story, huh?
Hell no, I didn't write no story. I was just getting out of there. I got to go do an interview. And maybe if I would have paid attention then.
Well, look where you are now.
And then his son, Eli, is a freshman at Long Beach State who writes for the 562. And he wants to intern here, and I'm like,
look at that! Look at where you are. See,
like, bro,
we are cutting his class and ditching his class, and now he wants his son to get an internship here from you.
Justin Jacoby says, "What is there to prank, sir? Put him on, Justin. Put him on. Sliwa would have put him on, Justin. Okay, when somebody calls up and they have a weird voice, and that they're calling, like, they're calling just to try to get on." Ron the Caddy, at least we know he's a fool. Like, do you really want to show the vibe? But Thomas is still there. He's still on the line. Anthony Jex running the show in the back for social media. Jex, I saw you right next to LeBron James and the Chalk Toss. How was that?
The Chalk Toss was always great, and most notably, this was Luka's first time in the Sunday Whites. They finally were on the Sunday. The crowd was hyped about it, and he finally felt like himself, right? Like, you could see those threes going in. You could see him complaining even more. So the energy was great. Me and Jonathan were even like, wow, like this may seem what the Luka show will look like in the future.
All right. What else did you guys post on the ESPN social media accounts?
We also got to shout out the Commanders quarterback, Jane Daniels. He was at Pauley Pavilion yesterday. He was at Crypto.com Arena tonight. Of course, if you all don't know, IE native, San Bernardino, Cajon High School, was born in Fontana. So he's out here. His mom, who's also an agent, was out here with him. And I was like, hey, man, how excited are you for Debo? They just made the move for Debo Samuel a couple days ago.
Yes.
And Funch, come on,
Funch
man.
Funch is a Commanders fan.
He said it was going to be a quote unquote movie. So let's see. But shout out to him, really cool guy.
Did you guys get content with him or just talk to him?
Yeah, we actually got him on the socials, so we go ahead and check it out. He shouts out ESPN Los Angeles. We always love to highlight the IE, LA County, Southern California guys. So
where was he sitting? Because I saw he was courtside, but where was he sitting?
Yeah, he was courtside right next to the Lakers bench. I actually had to find him because during warm-ups he was, in the middle. So I walked up to him initially, but that was when the players were getting announced. So I was like, hey, I'd love to get a nice little shout-out with you. He was like, yeah, I'm going to be in the corner. Come see me at the end of the first quarter.
Cool.
So jammed down there, went to see him, and he was sitting right next to the Lakers bench. So that was cool.
And that's posted on the ESPN social media accounts?
Yes, sir. At ESPN Los Angeles on TikTok, Instagram, X. Go check that out.
Jack's always great job as always. Go and check that out. As do a good work for them. And you know what, Jex, you're going to be happy about this. Our prank caller hung up.
Oh, no. We needed that. We needed that for the end of the week.
Oh, so there it is. Try to hold on, and then he hung up on us. Funch, good job screening the prank callers.
That's right.
You need to screen Ron
That's right.
Screen Ron the Caddy better than that, though, for next time. And Lakers have now won 6 in a row. And, guys, our streak is broken. Nobody cussed tonight.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nobody cussed on the show tonight. Spectrum is done. We outlasted Geeter and Big Game and Robert Ory as the Lakers get the victory. Thanks to everybody that participated with us tonight on the phone. Also, everybody that was in the YouTube chat. Sunday night vibes are here. The Lakers are the number 2 team in the Western Conference. A lot of shows tomorrow. Tomorrow, you're going to have my boy Clinton Yates. You can't get rid of me, kiddos. You're going to have him at 7 o'clock, 7 to 9. Then Travis and DeMarco, 9 to noon. 12 to 3 is going to be Mason in Ireland. 3 to 6, Sedano, and hopefully Kaplan is back. He had been sick. So we'll see him. Sedano actually had the Suns game. Ben Maghar says, you guys are goofy. You guys should have talked to Thomas. Talk, you fools. You're judging a book by its cover. Unprofessional by you. Ben, 24, Magar. Also says, you don't earn this job.
What does that mean?
Also, but there's a reason we have a phone screener.
Huh, you should be working for the Clippers, too.
We love the Clippers.
I used to work for the Clippers.
Yeah, we all did. We loved it. Because also, it's shame on your crew. Hope it's their last night of work. THERE. Okay, I'm done there.
Hopefully I win the lottery tomorrow, and this is my last night of work.
Yeah, so I'm a disgrace to 710. My man, I've been a disgrace to so many places I've worked at. 710 is not just the beginning of it.
Bring it on, baby.
But this is the reason why we have a screener, to make sure we get good shows and good callers. Because tell me the show hasn't been vibing since the Lakers have won. Tell me the show hasn't been going well. We get people from all over the country calling. So the one person that's bringing the negative, I don't hear you, because we got the black Air Force Ones on. We got a vibe. We got the energy, and the Lakers continue to roll. Now, the most important thing is they need to keep it going against a team like the Pelicans, who have the second worst record in the Western Conference. Beat the teams that aren't on your level. Continue to roll. And if the Lakers can hold on and keep that 2 spot, look out now. Winners of 6 in a row. The Lakers are the number 2 seed in the Western Conference. A busy week. Pelicans Tuesday. Knicks Thursday, then they hit the road. For everybody working behind the scenes, great job as always. Active Collision bringing you the YouTube chat. That is free for everybody there. Thanks everybody participating. Love you guys as always. For Will, Funch, and everybody working behind the scenes, I'm Bethel Durant. Thanks for listening to Lakers Postgame Show on 710 ESPN.
Lakers basketball, presented by
Vista Paint, locally owned, manufactured for over 65 years. Vista Paint is your